Hey guys, welcome back to Tay Deco. My name's Taylor. I'm a part-time Poshmark reseller. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over something so awesome. I'm gonna go over all of my favorite vintage finds that I've found while thrifting. And then later on in the video, I'm also gonna go and do a thrift with me at my local Goodwill. Going over the keywords that I used, the aesthetics that I was gearing towards, and why I picked up these pieces. I am not by any means a vintage clothing expert. I mostly sell modern clothing, but I love vintage clothing so much. It has such a special place in my heart. And whenever I do sell a vintage clothing item, it makes me like way more happy than selling like the more modern pieces. It just makes me so excited when I find these old pieces that somebody like tucked away for a long time and then putting them in new homes for somebody to enjoy and love and appreciate. Okay, the first item that I want to share is one of my favorite items. It's actually a 40s, 50s graphic t-shirt. The graphic is awesome. It's of this lady in a bikini, so I feel like that's a very desirable style. The tag is called Barclay Play Shirt. When I was Googling the name Barclay Play Shirt, I was finding items that were from the 40s, 50s, kind of just like doing a lot of research, doing Google image searches, and I was just so surprised about how old this piece actually was. There was a minor stain on the shoulder. It was just like a dot, but other than that, everything was in such great condition. Yeah, it's almost like this was just tucked away over the years, and I just love that about this piece. Okay, next was such an epic find. I found this in the bins. It's a Gucci 100% silk blouse. And there was like a stack of hangered like clothing, like pieces of clothing like still on the hanger. It was almost like somebody took the clothing from their closet, just like packed it on and then set it in a donation pile. But yeah, this was so awesome. I was so excited when I found this. And it's so pretty. Like when you're just looking at the piece, it just looks kind of like a floral print. But when you look really closely, there's like little caterpillars and butterflies, and there's little cursive writing that says Gucci all throughout. It's so cute. I was so excited when I found this. Oh my God, I just made a sale. I sold the Badgley Mishka jewel gown that I found it at Florida, and I probably paid like $13 for it. Somebody just offered me $165. I accepted it. That was so good. I'm so happy. Okay, the next piece I want to go over is a really pretty dress. The brand was called Gilar, and it was 100% silk, and then it had all this like intricate beading throughout. It's strapless, and then it has like a tiered maxi. And I liked how it kind of went in. I don't know, like an hourglass type figure. It looked really pretty. It kind of had like boning in it and a corset. I used keywords like cocktail dress, whimsical fairy, cottage, cottagecore, princess, photo shoot, romantic, silky, romance. I also use keywords like elegant, delicate, heavily beaded. The next item I want to go over is this heavily sequined butterfly top. And this actually, because I did a Google image search, because there wasn't a tag on it, so I wanted to know, what if it was vintage. And I did a Google image search, and the Free People website, they sell vintage items, and they actually had like 2 or 3 of these listed on their website. So I knew that this was a very desirable piece. I used keywords like boho, Barbiecore, sparkle, Taylor Swift concert, again, whimsical, butterflies, art, artsy, festival, unique, bold, whimsical, nature, boho, going out club. Just rambling off a bunch. Okay, this next piece is vintage. I use the keyword mid-century oversized cardigan. This was a wool, acrylic, and nylon blend, and I really loved the colors that were in this cardigan and that pattern. It's very like, it looks mid-century. The colors were like a rust color, and then it was also reversible. So you could wear the rust colored side, or you could reverse it and wear the brown. And for these keywords, again, I used that mid-century keyword, MCM, which stands for mid-century modern. I also used grandpa, grandpa core, fall, autumn, winter robe, red ochre, thick, heavy wool. Okay, next I have 2 Laura Ashley dresses that I've sold. And Laura Ashley, I've talked about it in a previous video, but it's a UK, Great Britain brand, and it does really well. So I use keywords on this like peasant, cottagecore, floral, flowers, prairie, garden, picnic. There's a lot of vintage buyers that really like the Laura Ashley brand. And I did try the one dress on because it was like exactly my size and it fit like a glove. It was such a nice, it was like nicely made. The cotton and the material, they just like, I feel like they don't make material like they used to. And in this kind of piece, it definitely shows. Okay, and then this other Laura Ashley dress, this one had this really pretty bow in the back. It was so cute. It had like this cutout V and then the really pretty bow. So I tried to model this. It didn't fit me. It was kind of small on me, but it was just so cute, and this sold very easily. Like, I love the colors of it and the puff sleeves, really pretty. Okay, next I have 2 denim jackets. The first one was this acid wash denim jacket, and it was actually plus size. The interior looked really cool. It had like this 70s type print going on with all these different colors. Really pretty. I had my sister try it on and model it. I used keywords on this like Aztec, fun, artsy, art, 70s again, 80s. Old school is another keyword that people are looking for. Okay, the next denim jacket is so beautiful. The fabric felt like butter. It was such good quality fabric. And this one, it was like a longer line denim jacket, which I feel like is just like not, people don't find those a lot. So I put rare, unique, duster, jean jacket. Those are some keywords I used. The brand was called Bitterman, and it was known for denim jackets in like the 70s and 80s. So that was great. I almost kept this for myself actually, but I don't know, it just wasn't my style exactly, but I do really like this piece and I'm so excited for the person that bought it. I just feel like they probably have the coolest style. Okay, this next piece is a vintage Ralph Lauren long line flannel plaid robe, and it just screams Miracle on 34th Street and like 90s Christmas. So those are some of the keywords that I used, and this sold so quickly. The fabric, it's 100% cotton, and Ralph Lauren cotton fabric from the 90s. It just feels so amazing, and this robe did. So I used keywords like nostalgic, 90s, holidays, Christmas, and it was just such high quality. I really love this robe. Okay, next I found this vintage Leisure Lovers, and this is a brand that was created in California. It just screams mod and like 50s, 60s. I use keywords like groovy, psychedelic, bold, artsy, flower power. I also use keywords like floral, neon, graphic, costume. So I did look that brand up as well on Google, and there's so many cool pieces from that brand. I was so excited when I found this piece, and the girl that bought it, she sent me a message after and she was like, I love this item, I'm so happy. So I just love it when there's like a vintage buyer out there and I find a piece for them that they love. So that was so cool. Okay, next I have this Patagonia glissade pullover, and it's reversible. So the one side has like Sherpa and it's a purple, really cool, again, like 90s color. And then the other side is more of like a nylon. And this piece was, because vintage Patagonia can do really well. And this piece, I think I listed for like $150, and it sold within days for $127. I actually found this in a small thrift store in Florida when I was down there like 2 years ago. I found it, and it was only listed for like $4.99. I was just like, what is going on? Like, doesn't this thrift store know what they have? Like, it was just such a cool piece. I was so excited that I got to find it and sell it. Okay, this piece is kind of goofy, but I just felt like this was such a substantial piece, and it was like a moment. It like needed to be rehomed into somebody's house that would really love it. And you can see me modeling. It's like totally drowning me because it was so like big and fluffy. But I just thought it was so cool because the length and like all those colors and just like how big it was. Like somebody is just rocking this coat and they look so cool. I look so goofy in these photos, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I use keywords on this like ski, snowboard, puffer, puffy coat, winter coat, rare, unique, vibrant, 70s, 80s, 90s, retro. That's another good keyword, retro, old school. Okay, the next items I have are all just like these coats that I find. So anytime I find a long trench coat or pea coat that has cashmere or wool and it's kind of that classic style, I always throw it in my cart. So you can see this first one's 100% cashmere coat. I love the color. It's like a light camel color or tan. You can use keywords like neutrals. And this was from, it's called the Joseph Horn Company, and that was a Pittsburgh store. And that's where I live. I live in Pittsburgh. So what I did in the listing was I included a screenshot, like a picture of that old building to kind of tell us the story of where this coat came from. I also said like this is being shipped out of Pittsburgh, so they kind of understand there wasn't a lot of homes that had this coat. But I definitely model the vintage pieces because there's not any stock photos of these pieces, and it gives the buyer more of an idea of what it will look like on. So the next coat, this one is 100% camel hair, and that's another good material on a coat. Again, you can see it's that classic silhouette with the belt. The brand is called Larry Levine, which I don't really pick up that brand a whole lot, but again, this was 100% camel hair. It was in great condition. It was a great size. It had a great classic silhouette to it. And I know that this style will never go out of style. So that's why I picked this one up. Other vintage items I like to pick up are the slip dresses. I know I've mentioned this quite a few times. So I know I went over this piece before, but this was a long line nightgown, and it had all this really pretty lace, kind of lower, very like sexy, gothic, gothcore, romantic is another keyword I used. The brand is called Olga, and these pieces do great. There's definitely a following with this brand, so if you ever find it, definitely pick it up. Okay, I hope you guys like those pieces. Now you're gonna see me going to the Goodwill and doing a little thrift with me, so stay tuned for that. Okay, I wanted to show you this dress because of the label. It's called Jessica McCormick for Gunny Sacks. And if you ever find a Gunny Sacks dress that is more of like a peasant style or boho dress, you must pick it up. They can go for hundreds of dollars. That style was not desirable, so I didn't get it. This is a Banana Republic coat. I did end up getting this. It is down feathers and it was in like new condition, so I definitely picked this one up. This dress, I would have gotten it, but there is a flaw at the top. I'll show you in a second. It's heavily beaded, 100% silk. The color is gorgeous, and the brand wasn't bad too for a vintage brand. So here you can see the flaw. There's some discoloration in the silk. Okay, so this leather felt really good, and it also smelled really good. So I definitely looked this up. The brand was called S Zone, and the resale value wasn't that great when I was looking up comps, so I did pass on this. But if it was a bigger bag, like a more substantial piece, I might have gotten it. Okay, this was a new to me brand. This was called Endura, and I just thought these pants looked really cool with like that buckle belt, and then there had like a cargo style and nylon pant. So I definitely looked those up, and the comps weren't bad, so I did pick these up. This is a Bowden skirt. It's really cute, but it was a size 2, and I also am not a huge fan of selling skirts, so I ended up passing on this. This is Can, I think is the brand, and these are denim pants. They were new with tag. They were definitely overpriced. I've never sold this brand, but I know people can do well with it. Okay, so I found this whole pile on a new rack of Madewell clothing. So I found that pair of wide leg pull-on pants And then I found these ones. They were more like of a sweatpant. And then I also found these shorts. They were 100% linen. And then these kind of a lime or lemon color pant as well. And then this adorable little plaid dress. Those were all on a new rack and I just grabbed them. So that was awesome. Okay, this was a 100% lamb's wool vintage Ralph Lauren or Lauren Ralph Lauren piece. I would have gotten this if it was a bigger size, but since it was like a petite, I ended up passing. Okay, I just thought this was funny. Look at how they put this on the hanger. There must have been a hole or something, and they just stuck that through there, but definitely passed on that. Okay, this was a new with tag little bandeau from Free People. I passed on that just because I feel like it'd probably sell for like $15. I just didn't want to deal with it. Okay, here's a Patagonia zip up. This is really cute, very nice quality. It was a wool blend and I picked this one up. You can see that it needs to be lint rolled and I need to run my D-pillar through it, but okay, this was a Free People jacket, and you could see that tag was really old. I definitely passed on that item. And then here I am just going through the rack. Again, look at how they put this on the hanger. I thought that this might have been something because it had this. It said handmade. So I did a Google image search, and it was nothing special, so I passed. This was a new to me brand. It was called Anne Fontaine, I think. Yeah. And I Googled that brand and it's a really good brand. I don't know how that skirt's gonna do, but I did pick it up. This was a Maeve by Anthropologie skirt. Super cute. I ended up picking this up as well. Okay, here's a True Religion long sleeve denim dress. I did end up picking this up just because I do think True Religion has a good following, and it also had this little belt with it too. It was in great condition. Here's a Talbot's dress. I think this is cute. It kind of has like an academia feel. I definitely think that I could have picked this up and made some money, but I did pass. Here's a Kate Spade sweater. I Google imaged this and it just was not doing well. I think there was one listed for like $18 or $20, so I passed on that. Okay, here's an Intimately Free People maxi dress, and I definitely think I could have picked this up and maybe made some money off of it, but I don't know. I think it would have been a slow seller, so I did pass on it. I could have probably picked it up though. Hey guys, okay, so I just wanted to show you all the stuff that I ended up getting at the thrift haul and just kind of do a recap. So I ended up getting this True Religion denim dress. I paid $7.99 for this. Okay, this was a new to me brand. This was called Endura, and when I looked up comps, this actually looked pretty good, and they looked like a cool pant. So that's what kind of intrigued me about these. Like the belt looked kind of cool, and then like the cargo, like back here, that detail, I thought that just looked really interesting, so that made me want to look these up, and when I did, the comps looked great. So I paid $6.99 for these, and then here's that logo. So I'm excited about these. I think these are pretty cool. Okay, next I did end up getting this Banana Republic coat, and I got this because it was just in excellent condition. You can tell by this fur that this has barely been worn, and then also it's 100% down filler. And it's just kind of a classic silhouette. The fabric just feels so great. I really think I can list this for over $100. I did pay up for this a little bit, but that's okay. I paid $14.99. Okay, and then I'm going to show you these Madewell items, and I might try on a few because they were my size and I'm actually looking for new pants. So these are Madewell and they're size 10. And I think these are just like a linen. Yeah, they're 100% linen, so that's great. And these are kind of a classic style short. They're in great condition. Sorry, I ended up paying $7.99 for those shorts. Okay, next I really want to try these on. These are a size medium, and the stretchy waistband is really in right now, like a pull-on pant. And these are wide leg, like denim, and they're really like relaxed. They have these huge pockets. So I'm actually gonna try these on real quick. Okay, I'm loving these pants. I'm gonna put this down. Okay, so yeah, I do like the fit of these. I like the stretchy waistband and how they're relaxed fit and the wider leg. So I think these look cool on me. This is definitely my style with these big pockets. So I'm gonna keep these for a while. Okay, these are the next pair. These are a size medium. I'm not gonna keep these. I'm gonna list these ones. They're still pretty cool, but I don't really need two pairs, and I like the other ones better. So yeah, I'm gonna list these ones. I paid $8.99 for this pair and then $8.99 for that other pair as well. It looks a little creepy in here with like the candles and like how it's dark outside, so I don't know, sorry. These are a size large. Again, these are Madewell, and these were $8.99. They're this like lime green color, and these are 91% lyocell and the 9% polyamide. So those are kind of cool. Okay, and the last Madewell item I have was this adorable plaid dress. It definitely has like an oversized look to it. Super cute. This was a size medium, and I ended up paying $7.99 for this. It looks like it's in like new condition, and the fabric content is 100% cotton, so that's great. Yeah, this is a really nice piece. I'm excited for this. Okay, next, this was a new brand. This was called Anne Fontaine, and what intrigued me about it was a name of a person, so I know that that's like a designer that I wanted to look into. And then it also had a size 40, which is European sizes. Yeah, this is really pretty. It has like embroidery of this pattern and then this kind of leather hem at the bottom. Oh, okay, so that hem is lambskin. So I didn't know if it was faux leather, but it seems like it's real leather. And then the base, or the rest of the dress, is polyester. This one I paid $6.99 for. Okay, next is this Maeve by Anthropologie skirt. This is really cute and like unique. It's very fun, very party. This I paid $6.99 for, and it's a size 4. Okay, last but not least was the Patagonia quarter zip or half zip. And this definitely has some pilling, so I'll run my pillar through it. It needs to be lint rolled, so I'll do that. I didn't see any flaws. The inside has this really soft Sherpa type feel. And this was 61% recycled wool, 17% nylon, 15% recycled cotton, and then it says 7% other fiber. So I'll just put wool blend and then list out the other materials. But this is kind of cool. I like how this is kind of like a tunnel neck. So yeah, I'm excited for this. And I paid $8.99 for this. Okay, that was everything in this thrift haul. I hope you guys liked it. I think I spent around $95 total on all of those items. I definitely think I overpaid on a few of the items, such as the Madewell shorts and then those green pull-on Madewell pants. I think I overpaid a little bit for those. But overall, I think it was a great thrift haul, and if anything, it'll just get people clicking on my closet, clicking on items. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this kind of content, please like this video and also subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me when you guys do that. I'm actually like blown away with how many subscribers I've already gotten. I can't believe that you guys are like actually watching what I'm doing. It's insane to me. But yeah, I hope you guys are making all the sales this week and having a great week, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.